passive.
Okay.
I respect that.
I'm gonna write down that you took 2 then. That's hilarious.
I'm gonna take out my slightly rusted dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna, not stabbing it in, but I'm gonna like press it against his leg, which I assume is charred.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
be like,
you're torturing him?
torturing him.
Uh-huh.
Does he
They're
even
like,
have any nerve ends to
Dude.
feel it?
Stop that.
Well, don't you
Kane,
want to
what are
know
you
what's up
doing?
ahead? Don't you guys want to know what's up ahead?
Can he even breathe? Like, weren't his lungs charred in the blast?
As he's pressing
Okay.
down, I'm gonna say in Orcish, "What's up ahead?" and the pain stops.
Oh, I I didn't parse that sentence correctly. I heard, "What's up?"
That too.
Sup,
Uh,
homie?
Yeah.
How's that torture doing?
So again, he just like gurgles and gasps, and like the only thing you hear, like that you make out a single word within, and it's just death.
I ready my spear as I'm gonna drive into his head unless somebody stops me in the next second.
Nope.
I wouldn't.
Okay, I do so.
Okay.
And then I tell the rest of the group, apparently death is up ahead, so we should be careful.
Maybe he was just pleading for it.
After what we've seen, I'm not so certain.
Fair.
So I'd kind of like to check out the table. Does it have any unusual markings, runes written on it, anything like that?
Sure. So around the table itself, does anybody speak Dwarven or read Dwarven?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. There are several. I mean, it looks like Dwarven script, or a script that you don't recognize. But look, I mean, if you speak, so we have somebody that does Orc here. So
Yeah,
Thame,
it's
they
similar.
share an alphabet.
Yeah.
So the alphabet is shared, but
I could write it down,
it's
but I wouldn't
gibberish.
understand it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then in the center of the table,
Whoops. Ignore that.
Egg announces to everybody that he is proficient in battle axes.
I can swing this battle axe.
Let me.
Good for you, Egg.
Good job, Egg.
Where did it go? Okay, that is all right. There is one of these. Roll 20, please. Roll 20, please. All players save. There you go. Bam. That's
Okay. Okay.
Does-
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask if it meant anything to anyone.
Kind of looks like a face. Turn it to the side. Like a nose, 2 eyes.
Madame Beldam looks at the symbol and blurts out, "I've seen this before."
Oh.
It was in a dream, and it was not the only one. There were 9 total.
Okay. 9.
What does it
Okay.
mean?
I have no
Should
clue.
Bring the table with us.
As he's saying
Yeah,
this,
you
I'm
go
pulling
ahead.
out one of my last pieces of parchment, and I want to write down the script on the table that I can't read. Like, I'll just write it, and then, like,
Okay.
pocket it in case somebody can
So
translate
just
later.
Make a note that you have dwarven script.
Okay, so I'll put items, dwarven script.
Or
Okay.
dwarven table script, so that I remember where it's from.
And table script. Okay. And then, I mean, I would obviously just, like, copy this in my note, like, not in for our notes, essentially.
The only other thing that stands out to you, Pedalin, as you're inspecting the table, is that it appears completely and utterly undamaged, even despite the fireball that came into the room. Does anybody touch or interact with the table in any way?
Egg touches the table.
It feels cool to the touch. How would you describe Egg's mood?
Positive.
He's feeling pretty good today.
Cool,
Well,
man.
so like,
He
like
has,
what?
but he has been thinking a lot about the time there were termites on his boat.
Mhm.
So,
So what would you say is his
Cool.
leading emotion right now?
leading emotion is mild anxiety.
Okay. So
Okay.
as you
And-
place your hands on the table and feel the cool touch of the bare wood, you feel overcome with a resounding calm and steady resolve.
This is a good table.
Maybe we should bring it with us then.
You feel remarkably clear-headed.
What do you mean it's a good table? Like it's sturdy?
I think it's some it's just, I just touched it and I feel good.
Oh, well, in
Also,
that
it
case,
survived
I'm
a
going to touch it
fireball.
too. I want to touch the
Can
good
I,
table.
Can I try and use fortune telling to see if I can make sense of my dream?
Sure. Let me pull the doc back up. It's one of the ones I did not move over. I think. That is the ones I did not move over. Greyhawk. Excuse me? I did not click on that. I clicked on this. Do you want me to run the vision back by you, or do you remember it?
I
dream?
wrote some stuff down. I don't like. A refresher would be nice.
Do you want a private refresher?
Sure.
Okay. Let me clone this channel. All right, I'll be right back.
All right, well, while they're doing that, I'm going to touch the table and nothing happens and look at you wearily. Like, what? Why is this a good table?
Thinking of trying to carve out a piece of the table to take with us. I don't know that that'll work.
Probably not. It seems like a fireball didn't scar it at all, so...
But I have these axes.
True. You're not able to, like, dual wield, are you? Like, one in each hand? Or can you?
I don't have that feat. So
That's a
I
feat, right?
probably-
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could probably
I'm gonna
might be
I'm
able to
gonna
do
touch
it
the
really
table and
badly.
just be like,
Glad we have the light source again.
yeah. I'm
I'm
gonna touch
almost
the
out of
table and
torches.
then just like lay on the table, just be like, it is a good table. That feels nice.
So 1 of possibly 9 runes. 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 1 of possibly 9 runes.
I smell a big puzzle coming on.
Probably. So the things we've killed are 3 undead and 6 orc, right? So far?
So far.
Yeah, okay. Like this session, I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
How hurt are you, Thame?
Um,
Are you in pretty bad shape still?
considerably. I'm what you would call bloodied.
Mm.
But I have a character build to withstand a lot of hits, so if you can chill for now, it'll be
Yeah,
I'll make it obvious when it's like, oh, I might die. I'll make it obvious. So I'm not worried yet.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, the dual wielding feats just make you better at dual wielding.
Yeah, like I think you can, but probably with disadvantage on the second one, I'm assuming. You're non-dominant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
So
sure. It takes a bonus action.
as you go back through the dream vision that you had, you don't feel any sense of clarity or further understanding based off the information you just gained.
Okay. But I did get a refresher on the dream. So I'll explain to the group that in my dream I saw this symbol was one of 9, and a smith was working on a weapon, and that ruin was one of them. But we've also seen one of the other 9 ruins back in William of Wheaton's home on his cloak.
The one that Jane touched.
Interesting.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I mean, yeah. Huh. So a smith was
maybe-
working on a weapon with this rune on it, or this rune was the weapon? The way that was worded was weird to me.
There were 9 runic shapes on the weapon.
Okay, I see.
So Will of Wheaton
Is a weapon
is
all along.
No, he just has something of dwarvish mate.
Right. Or at least of dwarvish like enchantment or something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Um,
Okay, so
Can I go ahead and scribble that ruin like into the dirt
Which
that was
one?
on William of Wheaton's cloak?
I just want to point out that you keep saying ruin instead of rune.
Whatever.
They're 2 different words. All right, I will put the Wheaton one in there. It's
oh, like you're attempting to show us by drawing it in the dirt, essentially?
Yep.
Gotcha.
then we can write it on the paper next to the other one.
I mean, I could just give
I
you
mean-
the pen.
I suppose we can do that too.
Okay. Interesting. And you don't know what it means? It means
The
nothing to me
visions
either.
were blurry.
Oh, I meant
was
the
a,
runes specifically.
Oh. No, but they seem to be involved with some kind of ancient magic. There was a wizard involved and a dragon.
Uh-oh.
Dragon. Hmm.
Didn't the journal mention dragons?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Until we see a dragon, I'm not
bronze
worried about it.
dragon.
Yeah.
A bronze dragon was supposed to have taken up residence in this keep. So be aware of that.
Yeah. Dragons haven't existed for a while. It's fine. That's what they tell kids. I'll believe it's a dragon when I see one.
Who has the talon again?
Yeah,
Huh?
Peddling.
Who has
Peddling
the
I
has
talon?
the talon.
Okay.
Which I will now draw out of my pocket and show to Thame.
Out of your pocket? You know how big that thing is?
I have big pockets.
Apparently, pocket's the length of your leg.
All right, fine. Out of my backpack then.
Those pockets are thick.
Yeah. Girl got thick pockets.
Full of holes.
Well, thank you for showing me
Just like
a
a-
nondescript talon. Peddling.
It's just like
I'll let you
Well,
people.
then what are you
take the
suggesting
lead.
that it came from if not a dragon Thame?
Something scary, but not something mythical.
I'll just put it
Anyway.
back in my bag.
Shall we move forward?
Yeah, what direction should we go in now?
Seems
Well,
like we
it's
can only
just
go
a
in. Oh wait, is this a path like through the rubble?
Yes.
You might could make your way through the rubble.
All of us are peddling.
All of you.
Okay.
You could struggle your way through there.
Okay, so which way do we want to go then? We have two options by the looks of it.
I always
Alright.
like taking the path less traveled.
There's a line that should not be.
Oh, also, before we leave, I wanted to attempt to carve out a piece of the table to take with me, if possible.
Okay. Using what?
My wood carver's tools
Okay.
or
So-
the battle axe.
So you try the woodcarver's tools first because that makes the most sense.
Yes.
And as you try to carve away at the table, you find you are unable to damage it.
Hmm. That's what I kind of figured.
You take a swing at it with your battle axe.
Yes.
So as he swings the battle axe at the table, and as soon as the blade makes contact with the wood, it is repulsed, and Egg and the axe are thrown back about 3 feet,
Huh.
That
as though it were spring launched.
told you this is a good table.
It is a good table.
Agreed. We will take the table now.
Just take the table.
No.
Can I free the table from under the rubble?
If you guys want to take the time,
Nope.
I kind of
I do
don't.
not. I'm gonna go ahead and sneak up ahead if that's cool with you guys.
I don't know if
what
I'm
are you
gonna
doing
get this
in
table
rocks?
through
Stop
all
being
the
in
doors.
rocks.
I'm trying to.
So I guess we're going that way. Okay.
If that's cool with you.
Uh,
Yeah.
How are the legs of the table attached to the top?
it's got a central pillar beneath it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Jane, after you.
So you guys are going that way?
Guess
Sure.
so.
You don't want to okay.
I mean, I'm kind of just scouting right now.
Okay. I mean, what I'm trying to figure out is like, are you guys going that way? Or are you just peeking around?
Well, I was
Peeking
just
around.
gonna peek around a little bit,
Okay.
but I couldn't see anything, so.
Well,
okay.
well,
Until
they're
we decide as a
gone.
group
I'll
where
just-
we're going, I'm not moving. So they can peek around
I'm
as much
clearing
as they
rubble
want.
off the table. Well,
Yeah,
I'm just
I'll
sitting
help
here.
you.
I'm just gonna stealth my way forward.
Okay.
I guess I'm standing over here. I'm gonna look and see if there's trail or footprints or anything in the dirt along the sides here, and listen for any noises coming from down the hallway. So I guess perception or
Sorry, you're gonna need to run that by me again because I'm trying to pay attention to two people at once.
She can go. She's looking for footprints.
Footprints, and is that it? I mean, just roll perception.
well, footprints in the dirt and then sounds coming from down the hall. So
There are definitely footprints on the pathway and in the dirt, leading up ahead. Though, as far as sounds go, with your excellent elven hearing or half-elven hearing, you think you can make out an occasional drip as well as maybe a very, very soft chirp or chitter to the northeast.
All right. If I'm good to go, I'm gonna start
Sure.
making my way down
Sure.
town.
The other thing I
Invest.
want to do now is scan this room to see if there's any other object made of maybe this wood that might be smaller than the table, like a chair
Definitely
or
not.
something. Okay.
All right. All right, stop moving, Shane. It would behoove you in the future to actually roll perception checks when walking along. Fortunately,
Oh my!
as you take a step, the floor beneath you gives way. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
13. Okay. Do you cry out as you fall?
realistically, yeah.
Okay. There is a I don't know. However, Chain chooses to cry out. Likely heard within the chamber before. You plummet.
How far do I fall? Do I have time to cast levitate?
What's the casting time of levitate?
I should look it up.
It's a standard action, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Roll20 is chugging for me. I'm trying to look it up.
I'm looking right now. It is a standard action, but
Mhm.
you should have that on your character sheet. It should tell you that.
I don't need any of the material.
No. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to determine whether or not you can concentrate and get the spell effect off.
Do I need to concentrate?
I'm determining that you need to
Oh,
concentrate based
I
on the
see.
fact that you are falling.
Fair enough.
Okay. So you plummet probably 40 feet before finally remembering, wait, I'm not a cat. I don't have to land on my feet. I can just fucking float. And so I guess your descent would slow and then come to a halt. You still have not reached the bottom of the pit.
Can I see the bottom of the pit?
Let's see, you're down 40. Yes, you can see the bottom of the pit.
I assume there's nothing down there.
It looks like rocks.
Looks like rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to I guess climb my way up.
Sure.
Did we hear him scream?
Yes.
All right. So I'm probably at least here running towards the sound
Okay.
as he's coming up.
Can I roll perception to see if I hear him?
You wouldn't hear him from your pit.
Okay.
I just don't. I don't think that feasibly there's any way. And then this way a little bit. Okay. So what are you doing, Thane? You come take a look.
I'm about here, and I yell out
yeah.
for him.
So well, when you get there, before
Mhm.
you yell out, you see this enormous caved-in portion of the floor, this
Oh,
pit,
okay.
and no sign of Chain immediately.
Okay. Can I go to the edge of the pit and look down to see if I see him?
Sure.
I'll
So
do
you go step near the edge of the pit, being very careful with your footing, peer over the edge, and you see Chain slowly pulling himself upward. Using his hands to propel him forward, quite like he's imbibed some sort of fizzy lifting drink from Willy Wonka's factory.
How far down is he?
By the time you get there, let's say he's probably only like 15 feet from the surface, but you can see it's a very, very deep pit.
Okay, I'll just throw my hand out to like help him for the last like I don't know couple feet.
Sure. You pry Chain out of the pit, and he stands there hovering above the ground slightly.
Well, that was close.
I nod, I suppose.
Thanks for coming to the rescue.
I just look at him levitating. It's just like no rescue necessary. It seems.
I appreciate the thought. What are the chances you think someone else heard that?
Is everything okay back there?
No, come quick.
What? We're good. Just had a.
I don't say that
Scary.
like with urgency, just kind of like sarcastically.
Yeah.
Yes,
well,
I do feel that if there's something around, it probably heard.
I can continue moving forward. Floating.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
I mean, we can make a
Sorry.
makeshift bridge somehow. If
There's
we wanted
also
to.
the option that we could go through the tunnel to the north, because there's actually footprints up there leading
Oh.
through the hallway.
Very true. I like that idea.
alright. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you guys heading back?
Yep.
Okay.
Egg, I'm sorry, but we have to leave the table.
Is the table free from the rubble yet?
Yeah.
How much does the table weigh?
How much can you lift?
Total
Toe?
2.
All I heard was toe.
Yeah, you're.
Oh,
good.
total is 240.
No, you cannot lift the table.
Okay.
I look over to Egg, struggling to lift it. I just tell him that let's move on, and then before we leave, I will help you carry the table. It's fine.
It's a good table.
I give them both a big eye roll.
Egg wistfully looks back at the table as he starts to walk away.
Okay.
We can
You're not
move
Egg.
on now.
There's surely fighting up ahead. I'm trying to perk him up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want me to try again to scout ahead?
Yeah, I'll just
Hopefully
go
this
ahead
time
and-
with less pitfalls.
I'll go ahead and point out the footprints
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
and
probably
the
just stop
chittering
here.
noise.
Mm.
Oh, that should be at advantage. That looks better. I'm gonna make my way forward.
Okay.
So, how do you want me to roll perception checks?
Just roll a perception check,
periodically?
and I'll tell you when I need a new one.
Sounds good.
Okay, so you make your way up ahead into the hall, and you can see that it branches off to the right and the left, and there appears to be some sort of a hallway, an entry hall to directly ahead of you. Appeared, but let's go. The corpse of a familiar-looking insectoid creature is off to your northwest, conveniently or perhaps hauntingly missing its head, cut cleanly from its shoulder. Also, you may notice with your excellent perception within the halls that there are several small critters just littering the hallway itself, like rats, small bugs, things of that nature, all, again, eerily missing their skulls. The room to the north looks as though it may have been some sort of mess hall, and you can make out what looks like a recent corpse lying on the ground within near one of the tables. And to your east, as well, is some sort of another room.
I'll turn back towards Thame and so I'll like do a come hither.
Sure.
Okay.
Point out the bodies,
Mhm.
headless ones,
Okay.
and the corpse that's up here. So we go check out that.
Probably.
Wait here a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So you head into the mess hall.
I do.
Okay. What looks to have been an old mess hall has recently undergone some sort of altercation. As you can see, several corpses. There are a pair of actually, I guess you can't see around the pillar. So a decapitated dwarf corpse and an orc with a makeshift spear stabbed through its chest. There is a human woman whose corpse is missing. So just bear with me. With a crude orcish axe buried in her neck, and 3 dead rust monsters as well. Though I don't know why their corpses aren't in here. Just believe me that they're there. All right, so now that you move in, you see 2 decapitated dwarf corpses, as well as the orc with a makeshift spear stabbed through its chest, a human woman nearby with the orcish axe buried in her neck, and then the 3 dead rust monsters.
Is there food on the tables?
No. Just like old clay mugs and stuff.
Oh. I'll come back and say that the mess hall is clear.
Should we bring the others then?
Yeah.
So you guys with the light, are you able to see me still?
I
No.
can see you.
I cannot.
Okay, I'm going to just like make a like. You can come up to my
gesture.
position, so you can relay that to Egg.
I could just barely see you there.
Gotcha. So I let them know that apparently there is a mess hall that's clear up ahead. Should we check it out?
There's some
Sure.
bodies in there.
Yeah, maybe we should more thoroughly investigate it then. Let's go.
Mm.
I'll keep watch out here.
Okay.
How did you get...
I don't know how I did it, but I really like it.
What?
Oh, I guess because that's
Oh.
where the line of sight is drawn. It won't let you pass the barrier.
Oh,
Oh, I see.
interesting. That's funny.
I was like, I did it, and I was like, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the interest of saving time, I am going to do an investigation, and I'm just wanting to see if there's any more information I can glean out of you, the DM, that you haven't said already to Chain.
Sure. Nope.
Okay. It's pretty obvious what happened here. We should keep moving. I say to the group.
I want to investigate the dwarf bodies and the human woman to see if their shoes would match the footprints of the thieves that we were following.
Okay.
Is that axe like the other axes?
It's a battle
Very
axe,
logical.
yeah.
All right, I will take it so that I now have 3 battle axes.
Okay.
What about that spear that was in the other dude?
All right.
Oh, is there a spear in here?
Hold on. Let me. Yeah, exactly. So you guys should just talk through instead of saying it's fine that your character would say it's clear what happened here, but then maybe explain what your character thinks happened here. So pedal in as you're investigating the dwarven corpses as well as that of the human woman. The first thing that stands out to you about their feet is that the dwarves are wearing like old leather. As you touch and prod at it, it almost like falls apart anywhere that isn't the leather itself. Like it's completely the stitching has rotted away. They have been here a long time, and yet somehow there's still some flesh clinging to them. The human woman, her feet are wrapped in a crude cloth, and she still has her head, and like she's wearing mostly rags.
So
And also like she bears the scar, like she still has you can see that she's still wearing manacles around her ankles and bears the scars of years of wearing manacles around her wrists, but they are not there.
So she really looks more like the refugees we encountered in the Hollow that one time.
Yes.
But the dwarves and the woman, they don't have anything of value on their bodies either, do they?
No, there's a crude makeshift spear, which is literally just like a stick that somebody filed off to a point, stabbed through the orc chest. The battle axe that Egg took was buried in her neck, and the dwarves have each have a pair of hand axe heads near them, but if they had handles at any point in time, they've likely rotted away.
I see.
And then the rust monster corpses are just rust monster corpses. I guess I can put a couple of rusties in.
So these are not the thieves. These are more slaves, the orcs.
Mm-hmm. That's what I think. Sorry, I was writing some notes. So yeah, maybe you don't want that spear, but could like yeah, that's fair.
I'm good with my battle axe collection for the moment.
You're good with something that wasn't fashioned at the last minute to just do a little bit of damage with an actual weapon.
Look, there's evidence that this weapon can do damage.
True, that's very true.
Despite what I learned
Molly?
on the table.
Molly.
Oh, you know what we forgot? We didn't check the feet of the orcs in that main room with the table to see if they were the thieves. Not that we would probably even be able to tell because they're all burned to a crisp.
How would we be determining via feet?
So just to see if like any of their shoes or foot wraps or anything like that would match what we know about the tracks that we were following out of Edwin's camp.
I see.
As the person who failed on like all those rolls for the tracks, I don't care because I don't know what those tracks look like. I'm following you guys.
Sorry, the last thing I heard was Susanna talking about shoes.
No, I was just asking her questions.
Shoes.
Women love shoes.
It's true.
Sexy.
Yeah, women be shopping, yo.
If I heard you said they're the refugees, I'll ask if they have anything on them.
Not unless you want some manacles.
And they all had their heads, right?
The dwarves did not. The orc and the woman did.
Man, whoever be living down here has a thing for decapitation.
It's kind of worrying.
Yeah.
The dwarves that are headless, do they have anything that would link them specifically to maybe be a hunter or a knight? Just out of curiosity.
So if you inspect the things that they're wearing,
Yeah.
It looks like they may have had like explorer's gear.
Okay. So like more common clothing than like something
Yeah.
of like this is obviously like the keep hunter or something.
Correct.
Okay. Fair. Explorer's gear. Okay. And there's no like backpack or bag around them or anything. I mean, I know
So
I
they-
investigated and you told.
Sure.
But
So like they have backpacks, but anything that was inside them is
it's gone.
rotted. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured.
Like there's some metal bits here and there, but even that's all rusted out.
Nothing of like value or anything.
No.
Okay.
Metal has rusted away for obvious reasons.
Mhm.
Wood has rotted away. Leather lives, but that's because it's leather.
Sure.
Is the battle axe? What
It is
made
not
of?
rusted.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy.
Well, shall we
Where
continue?
shall we? Where to?
So to the east, it looks like you guys can make out a little bit of what's inside there. It appears to be very similar to the nests that were found in the cave.
Oh, good termites. Your favorite egg?
What do they look still active?
I don't know how I would answer that question.
I don't know how you.
Why don't you
I
go
don't know
take a
how to
look?
Ask that question. We can let that one be, right?
I mean, yeah, we could.
Yeah, we can let that one be.
And
Well,
also, looks like a couple of doors in there.
Did you say
Right.
dwarves or doors?
Doors. I think you guys can see that. And this.
Oh, that looks like a wall.
No, those are doors.
Okay. All right, I will take a look then.
Okay, I'll stop moving as soon as you say that.
I will.
I'll keep watch from here, and I'll let
Yeah.
the others know if we need to go in.
I'm gonna ready a firebolt just to be safe.
Ready on what condition?
So I can only see about to this nest here. If I see a bug,
If you see a bug, you're going to shoot it.
if I see a bug, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Where even are you?
I'm right here. Dame's stepping on me.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, I can move back one here.
No, I moved. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Chain, as you creep forward quietly, you make out what appear to be very familiar to what you had saw in the cave. It looks like they may be rust monster nests. It looks as though this kitchen has been taken over, or this what was once perhaps a kitchen has been taken over by rust monsters, and converted into some sort of hatchery. The strong scent of iron flows out from within. And upon the wall, you spot a single juvenile rust monster. I should actually make it smaller. There.
Looks like it's active. I see a baby.
Oh,
Well, you
like
wanna
you're
go
not
ahead
in
and
there,
kill
you're
it?
just
Could be a
looking?
kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see from here
I mean, if it's just a baby, why don't we just kill it now?
because there could be
And then
more.
we can
in the
go in
nests.
and investigate that room.
I
Hmm.
mean, it looks like the mom was back here, so it might be worth it, but I'm not willing to.
Do you think she's what burrowed through the keep to widen the walls, basically?
No, she's too small for that. That was the answer we got last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, does anyone have anything that's not metal that they don't care about being?
I'm gonna ready my
Okay.
spear because I know that it won't be affected.
Okay.
I'm gonna just walk in like one step at a time with my
Sure.
spear out.
Sure. As you step there and spot the little juvenile, it scurries into one of the nests.
I turn back and say, I think it's on. I think it's alerting the others.
Gonna hide around the corner.
If there are others, let me put it this way: it might be running. If there are others, they will know very quickly.
So we need to investigate and then get the heck out.
I mean, at this point, it would be foolish to not at least investigate, since we're probably going to be attacked anyway. So
I'll
I
keep watch.
continue walking in.
Okay.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so I guess what is
Though it looks
readily
like-
apparent.
So this is a former kitchen. You can see that all of the metal piping and things that they had in here at one point in time has been eaten away to nothing. There are some well-crafted wooden like countertops that are like very clearly rotting or rotted, but still remnants of them are there. And then there are 2 doors on the eastern wall.
Okay. Are the doors easily accessible even though there's a mound in front of them?
Yeah, I mean you can
Okay.
walk by the mounds or kick the mounds or piss on the mounds, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so they're not like giant pillars that are obstructing anything.
No, I mean they are large pillars, but like they aren't taking up so much space that you can't get by them.
Understood. Okay. I'm gonna go to one of the doors, I guess.
Okay,
What's the best way to do this? Can I go here?
if you want to stand there, you can. Yeah.
I stand here then.
Okay, if you want to stand there, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know what you're trying to do, so
So I'm in front of a door right now, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna just try to open it.
Okay. It seems perhaps stuck.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna try the other door.
Okay.
Just like you would normally open a door, I'm not forcing.
Right.
necessarily.
This one seems to give a little bit, but you feel like there might be something behind it preventing it from opening. Like you like so it starts to open, but there's something that it runs into, whereas the other one just felt stuck.
I kind of do like a little head tilt, like this is the one we're gonna try. Basically, like telling the others to like get ready just in case.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just shove my shoulder into it and try to like open it the rest of the way.
I'm gonna make a strength check. So you throw your shoulder into it, and the door doesn't bud.
Dwarven make. Too
Indeed.
strong.
Excellently crafted.
Here, let me try.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want to give it a
Try it
shot?
together.
Oh, here, Egg. Before you do that, there you go.
And she wanted you to fail. Same.
You're not even in here. You hush.
I'm readying my spear. You can add the D4.
Egg trips
Doesn't
over
matter.
the rust monster nest
Right.
Ow,
and
my
lands
shoulder.
hard against the door.
Okay. I'm gonna unready my spear and say, okay, together. So I will assist him with a second try. I don't know what that means mechanically.
Sure. Let me
I'll boop Thame this time.
let's see. It gains advantage on the next ability check. So
Okay.
he gets advantage on his next
Cool.
check.
That works.
All right. See how bad I can fuck up my shoulder.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
There you go.
There it is.
so you brace yourself against the door, and Thame assists as best he can, perhaps like even leaning against the bottom half, and the two of you pushing together manage to snap whatever was behind the door, and it swings open. And then let me reveal. Sirius, shut up. Beyond. It looks like a small hallway with another rust monster nest. This one, or this one much smaller than the others, and it leads to another door.
Does it seem like that nest was what was holding it back?
No, but
No?
you guys aren't in there, so I can't.
Yeah, okay. I mean, if Egg doesn't readily walk in, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you squeeze in past the door opening, the two of you literally
Oh.
stand inside of one another.
Yeah.
And you see what's behind it. You can see that it looks like somebody has propped up several hunks of wood behind it.
Okay, it was obviously like a man-made structure to try to barricade it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And up ahead, we see a little baby rust monster.
Mm-hmm. The rust monster nest. Oh, I just moved it off the map earlier.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna tap Egg
You should
as
not be there. That's a rock. You should not be there.
Oh, that's not real.
No, that's
What's
a rock
rock?
wall.
Door.
Yeah,
Anywhere
there you
that's
go.
green is
Oh,
stone.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
gotcha.
Egg just walks into the rock and was like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Um,
well, there's like a fake closet in here."
because I can only prevent so much,
Yeah.
like in
Ah.
terms of. There.
I attempt to open this door now.
Okay. That one opens freely. Let me make sure I'm on the right layer. No, stop it. There's so many little complicated things. Slides into the wall. And then dynamic sliding. No, it's all connected. What have I done?
The
Wow,
whole room move.
there. That's
Oh, did you move the whole room?
Yeah, like all of the whole dynamic lighting section was connected there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I had to be very careful in the future when I do these. Okay, so within you see a body hunched over on its knees in what looks to have been an ancient storage room. The cabinets are deeply rotted and barely standing over their own weight, and a rod is buried in the wall where meat hooks may have once rested but have long since been rusted away. Make a perception check.
Oops. Just take the 9.
Well, so the three of you that are making perception checks, are you moving into the room?
I'm like peering over Egg's shoulder as he
Okay.
opens the door.
Sorry, I was only having Egg roll it because he's like in the room. So if you guys are perceiving,
Oh, I
that's
thought
under
he's in the
assumption-
doorway because I would
There, I'll
walk
move
in
into the room.
behind him.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
will too.
Pedalin and Thame, as you move into the room, may notice a trail of lamp oil leading towards the north end of the room itself. The body is of a half-elven man, and it looks as though the cause of his death was having his throat cut. You can see the pool of blood at his knees as he was killed where he kneeled.
I'm gonna ask Egg if he knows what weapon would have caused the cut.
I mean, maybe a knife.
Okay. Like it's
I mean,
pretty.
point-
But he
it's
still
not-
has a head.
Mm-hmm.
Just his throat is cut.
Mm-hmm.
But the point being is that the wound doesn't match that of the neck cut on the giant.
Oh, the
Yeah.
giant's
Well, how
little
long
man.
has this guy? Has this been here for a while?
His blood is sticky still. So maybe within the last day or so.
Hmm.
last day or so. Okay.
So
Well, I check his pockets and whatnot.
I'm gonna investigate this puddle of oil, I guess, where it leads to.
Okay.
going to-
The
I'm
the
going to
puddle of
invest-
oil leads north.
Just north
I'm
there.
going to investigate the wall,
Okay.
see if there's anything like special about why the oil would be leading to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
So tell me a little bit about what you're investigating. So she's
Well-
looking at the wall. Thame's looking at his feet.
Yeah. What is that in front of me? Like a cabinet?
It's like an old cabinet.
Okay. I want to know if it's pulling up against like where the cabinet would meet the floor, or if it's maybe seeping down through it. Like, is this cabinet something I can move?
Sure, you could try to move it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move it.
Okay. So where would you move it? It's kind of a crowded room.
Here, I'll get out of the way so you can move it to the left.
So that's the meat hook land, right? To the left?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to move it there? Or try
You
to?
can try, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
So
I'll try to move
as
it
you start to move the cabinet, it basically just falls apart as you push it over.
Oh, okay.
But
That was
it
easy.
reveals beneath a trap door.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
that was
gonna-
half unexpected, actually.
Hold on 1 second. Egg, did you say you were looting the guy?
Yep.
Okay. So he has a hooded lantern, though no oil. He also has a long, thin knife within, like, you can just tell by, like, if you pull it out of the sheath, it is a wickedly sharp blade. Like somewhere between a knife and a short sword. Not like maybe a little bit longer than a dagger. Just a very, very specialized weapon. There is also a small scroll case in one of the folds of his cloak.
Okay, I'm gonna take all this stuff.
Okay.
It's the scroll case. Does it have any seals or anything on it?
It is sealed with wax.
Okay, I'm not going to attempt to mess with that right now, but I do tell the others about it.
Okay, so Pedalin and Thame.
Okay.
I'm going to send a real quick message to the madam that we've found a trapdoor and that it's clear and that they're safe to come in.
Okay.
I will relay the message to Jane and suppose we move forward.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
Receiving no reply, however, you do eventually hear them stumbling through the kitchen as they come toward you.
Egg, you may ask Chain to check out that scroll case to see if he can tell if it's booby trapped or not.
Are they here?
So, is it
Mhm.
sealed with wax
Okay,
with,
yeah,
like...
I'll hand it to whoever wants it.
What was the
Jane
question?
wants to check.
Is there, like, an insignia or something in the wax, or is it just, like,
No.
glued
No,
together,
no, just
essentially,
like-
with it?
Just, yeah.
Yeah,
just
okay.
like glued together.
Okay.
Checking for traps is investigation, yeah?
As far as you can tell, it's just a small scroll case that might hold a single missive or message.
Should be good. Hand it back to him.
You're not gonna open it?
Do you want me to? Hey, I'll open it.
Okay.
I open it.
Okay. It looks like there is a single small rolled up piece of parchment within.
I will take it out.
Okay. You're holding a small rolled up piece of parchment.
I unroll it
Okay.
and attempt to read the parchment.
It looks as though there is a message written in common. It's in everybody's journal.
Oh, okay.
What is it under?
Thief contract.
Oh, okay.
If it's hard to read, you should be able to control scroll.
Okay, yes. Good call.
Oh god, it zooms everything.
Yeah, it does. But
Fucks up everything.
I noticed it was small when I uploaded it, and I don't know why.
Okay. I mean,
If you prefer, I can read it out loud.
I
Go
can read it as well.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'd rather a player read it.
Yeah, so this retrieval contract is for the recovery of the Sword of Aeons and any of the 9 runes of binding used to power it. You carry the Sigil of Seals, branded... Scales, branded to your skin. Ew. For the duration of this contract, we are watching, and our blessing shall aid you. Your mark is a retired factor turned blacksmith by the name of Edwin... Oh, shit. What's his name? Demara?
Yes.
Okay. last seen in the continent of Nightfall, near... I've been spelling Nightfall wrong. Near the vanished city of Spira. It is believed in his possession is a fabled relic of Mordrak, the Sword of Aeons. This is the sword that the god is said to have used during his ascension from mortality to deity. A relic of this power could be used to achieve mighty things. Additionally, it is believed that the Thurge?
Thurge.
Okay. William the Godslayer, former darling. Wait.
What?
Excuse me? Okay. Is still in possession of the rune of the mine, stolen from Lady Nerelia herself. Utmost care must be taken to ensure secrecy in your task. Beware, Edwin. There is more to the dwarf than what you see. This contract ensures a payment of 25,000 pre-sundering gold pieces for the recovery of the Sword of Aeons. Additionally, recovery of any of the 9 binding runes will award an additional 10,000 pre-sundering gold pieces. Any other items acquired in your task are yours to keep. Enclosed you will find a summoning scroll to acquire your advance payment. The House of Scales.
Oh my god. That bastard William was a darling the whole time?
And his name is William the Godslayer.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I don't
Well, then.
think he's from the Godslayer family, but I'm sure that's a thing that they call him.
Yeah, no, that's just more horrifying than
So I'm
I
thinking.
just so happened to piss off a Godslayer. That's all.
So obviously this guy is one of our thieves that we've been following, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they stole Edwin's sword, the Sword of Aeons.